Sappi today closing at 31 Rand 61, up 4.5%, 32 Rand 43 rather, up 4.5%. Market certainly liking these trading updates.
You know, Ralph and his team have had a torrid period, and all credit to them that they've held the line in this astonishingly difficult trading period. What pleased me was cash generation. You know, we had cash up to 245 million cash generated versus 95, operating profit of 81 million versus sort of 25. I think, you know, those metrics steering in the right direction. And I think the market's response is, shoo, it's not getting any worse. We've troughed. This is a good indicator of the real economy too, sort of consumer demand out there. And if there's one recovery stock you'd probably like to bet on at the moment, I think Sappi is it. I mean, it was over 100 Rand in 2008 and we're in the early 30s now. That's not to say that we are going to go back there.
And the last decade for paper stocks has been incredibly difficult given the oversupply in the market.
Well, this is it, and this is what makes Ralph's job doubly difficult, because there is excess capacity in the market, and the demand in the marketplace has not been sort of sufficient to match the sort of capacity build that's been there over the last sort of number of years, and this is why they're having to take capacity out at a time when debt is really quite high, 2.8 billion. Their objective is to get debt down to about 2 billion, but very high in relation to equity. Interest costs were up this period too. So they've got a twin focus really on streamlining capacity and at the same time trying to generate as much cash as they can to keep those debt metrics in check.
But costs jumping as a result of those closure of plants in both North America and Africa.
Those are one-offs. What they will be concentrating on is day-to-day operating costs, and that is under pressure all the time. So I think certainly some very interesting challenges, but my sense is that, you know, this is going to be the year where people say Sappi is out of the woods, to use a phrase.
Are you advising your clients to buy Sappi? Let's phrase it like that.
I would be at around the 30 Rand level. You know, you're not too far above NAV. I understand the dangers associated with the debt and servicing the debt, but you've got a strong management team. You've got an intrinsically good business here.
We've obviously got to look at the other paper stock, otherwise our discussion on this paper industry, yes, isn't complete. Well, do you view Mondi in the same light?
No, they're slightly different animals. They are, in fact, sort of influenced by similar developments in the various markets that they serve. But, you know, if I was looking at the two at the moment, Mondi versus Sappi, which would I be looking forward to 1 year out, let's say, for pretty good price recovery? I think Sappi would pip it to the post.
Well,